They'll never admit it, but they wanted me to be unalived. I said it. Think about it. It's easier for your plan when someone who you don't want to be there is out of the picture. The question is, why do Black women get triple negative breast cancer more often? This was me. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, the stress that I was going through because of the workplace abuse, the toxicity, the hostility, the microaggressions, the mobbing, the bullying, it made me sick. Science has now proven that stress can actually cause cancer. I'm still physically tired, even though it's been 5 years since I left the toxic environment. I was diagnosed 2.5, 3 years prior to that when I was going through all of the drama. My doctor said, you need to take 6 months off because you're dealing with one of the deadliest forms of breast cancer for Black women with a high reoccurrence rate. You know what I did? I said, no, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna work. Because I think there was something inside of me that knew, instinctively knew, that I was not going to be treated the same. I worked. I continued to work, with the exception of the days off that I needed for chemo. I remember sitting there so many times in a corner by myself because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting sick because my immune system was depleted. So I'm sitting by myself and I'm looking at the scripts and I'm going over the computer and I'm thinking, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Physically not able to make it, but I pushed through. And I think about that now. The reason why is because I didn't want my coworkers talking about me, saying, Andrea's using that as an excuse not to work. Because managers were telling me, someone's going to stay and work for you. They're going to defer their retirement now so that they could fill in for you. Aren't you grateful that he's working for you now? Those are the kinds of microaggressions that make Black women feel as if we can't stop, that we can't slow down, that we can't take care of ourselves. But that's one of my regrets, is that I did not take the requisite time that my doctors say I needed to not just go through the chemo, the surgery, and another 1.5 years of immunotherapy treatments. And I worked the entire time. Black women, take your time. Get your rest. Here's the Farilla Gorilla. That's what I call the real deal. They're gonna talk about you anyway. So take your time. Take all the time that you need. Because you're not doing them a favor. You're doing yourself a favor. You're doing yourself justice. And I now believe and know for sure that the increase in unconscionable behaviors, the bullying, if you will, was because I was still there and they wanted me out. And I thank God every day that I'm still alive. If you're in a situation where you are sick, because you will be sick by the stress and the anxiety of workplace abuse,